My name is Shyam Kumar Gunji. I am pursuing my third semester in Governor State University. Today I am discussing about IP spoofing. Basically, the IP spoofing is nothing but lying an IP address. Normally, the source address is incorrect or not correct one. It may be fake. Uh, and lying about the source address lets an attacker assume a new identity because the source address is not the same as the attacker's address. Any replies generated by the designation will not be sent to the attackers, and the attacker must have an alternative way to spy on traffic or predict response. And to maintain a connection, attacker must adhere to protocol requirements also. And the basic difficulties of IP spoofing for the attacker is uh, TCP sequence numbers or one-way communication to protocol from the other layers. These are maybe very difficult for the attackers. In IP spoofing, we have different types of attacks. Now I am discussing about Mintic attack and how it works. Mintic abuse the true relation between server and workstation. Uh, from this attack, flooded the server to prevent communication between the workstation as well as server. By using this, the hacker can easily identify the numbers and without the server interrupting in the attack. The second one is session attack. In session attack, IP spoofing used to everdrops or take control of the session. In these attacks, normally within LAN or in the communication path between maybe server or client, and it is also not a blind. The attacker can see the traffic from both servers, from the server and also from the client side. And the third one is denial of service or distributed denial of service. In these attacks, they may prevent client from accessing a service, like they stop the services. Most probably, the IP spoofing can be used to create DOS attacks. Most probably, because DOS can be made by using IP spoofing. In this DOS attack, the user cannot use the services because there may be a large number of requests from various IP addresses to fill the service queue. Because of this, the user cannot use the service because it's very busy at that time. And the DOS attack may be very dangerous. It may spread in the multiple computers as soon as possible, so we need to stop it as much as we can. And we have a few categories of IP spoofing attacks, like blind spoofing, non-blind spoofing. One more is denial of service attack, as well as man in the middle of attack. These are also the four IP spoofing attacks. In the blind spoofing attack, the attacker can analyze the suspicious number of assembled packets will be followed and can be falsely his identification. And in non-blind spoofing, the attacker recites the same subnet as a target, and uh, understandable sequence understandable sequence number as a faulty, identifying by any authorization. In denial of service attack, a constant stream of packets are sent to the target, and and it makes it very difficult to track the source of the IP spoofing each of them. Man in the middle attack is malicious packets are sent in between the missions by alternating them as a genuine and sending them in intended of recipients. Now I'm going to explain how to defend IP spoofing attacks mainly, because nowadays email forgery everything is happening because of these IP spoofing attacks, and we need to control it. By To defend against the IP spoofing attacks, following the tried the true CRT advice from 1995. The best method is to prevent IP spoofing problem is to install the filtering router that can restrict the input to your external interface surface. We can call it like an input filter. This cannot be allowed on a packet through if it has a source of address from the internal network, or in additional, you should filter the output packets that have the source of address from different types your internet network, and this may be give some information the network in order to prevent the source IP address attacks originally from your site. That's why you may also want to check some of your ISP to ensure that they have a protected in place. If an attacker is able to send a protocol IP packet, they could attempt to be denial of service or external attack host to make it, and this can be controlled. If an attacker is able to send some spoofed IP packets, they could attempt to denial of service or attack an host to make the attacks looks like it's coming from the different network, so we can identify very easily. By these ways we can defend it, and it also gives so much help for the people who are getting emails forgery. Thanks for the watching the video. If you have any queries, please comment in the comment box. I will give you the reply. Thank you.